which is the oldest culture of people known on the earth. Their writings date back 6,000 years. So some people say the flood happened 4,000 years ago. So apparently their writings is before the flood. So, matter of fact, this book right here, The Secrets of the Signs, this is really about astrology and astronomy and zodiac and stuff. But let's read the inside of here, what they say about the Sumerians, ancient Sumerians. Let's see, where did I find it? I think it's in the forward. So we're just trying to see if what the Bible said is what we always thought it said, or if it was saying something different. And I had it marked.
What you hate when that happens?
Yeah.
You got so marked and you can't even find the mark.
Oh, here it is.
I need a mark for my mark.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So here it is right here. It says, I'm just going to read this is the book called Secrets of the Signs by Stacy Wolf. And it says, people have been calculating the movements of the sun and the moon for at least 7,000 years. The ancient Hindus divided the heavens into 28 equal parts, representing the 28-day cycle of the moon. The ancient Chinese also divided the sky into 28 equal parts they called mansions of the moon. Western astrology is based on a different principle, calculating the movements of the sun. The foundation of today's system can be found in ancient Babylon. About 4000 BC, the Sumerians began recording the cycles of the sun, the moon, and the harvest. As their culture got more sophisticated, they built observation towers called ziggurats. Now we know ancient Babylon is where Nimrod ruled and where he was building the Tower of Babel. Okay, and they would have been 4,000 plus years ago. More than 4,000. Okay. From 300 feet up, they observed the movements of the sun, Venus, and Mars. As new planets were discovered, they were given specific characteristics and a mythological god to rule over them. The heavens were divided into 12 sections, each governing a specific influence of daily life. Many of these sections or houses still keep the same names today. For much of our recent past, we were only aware of the sun and 6 celestial moving bodies: the moon, Mercury, Mars, Venus, Jupiter, and Saturn. Modern astrology began with the discovery of 3 new planets: Uranus in 1781, Neptune in 1846, and Pluto in 1930. With each new discovery, we enter into a new astrological understanding. Each planet has its own set of characteristics that influence our lives. As each planet was discovered, astrologers determined its accurate place in the astrological world and assigned it to rule over a specific house of signs. Okay, so I say that to say that, because there's more to it than that. Basically, the ancient Sumerians, like recently, I believe in 1930, astrologers discovered Pluto, the planet Pluto. And then after that, like 42 or 45, they discovered Sirius. You ever heard of Sirius Radio? It's called a dog star. It has a 52-year elliptical orbit. So sometimes it's in our solar system, sometimes it's not. So it
the
leaves.
same as Planet X.
Exactly. And so the Sumerians are the ones who discovered this.
So they said it leaves? Like
It does.
It goes
Scientists-
somewhere else, then come back.
Yeah, so the rest of the planets go around in a circle. Now,
And they orbit also.
this one got like an egg. It go out and come back, and it go back out and come back every 52 years. And it's another planet, which is what Genesis Revisited talks about. Dr. Zachariah Sitchin, he was the one who figured out how to translate the ancient Sumerian text. And it's a planet that comes around every 3,600 years.
And that's Nibiru.
Nibiru, they call it Planet X. They call it a lot of different names. But it's got a long orbit. It leaves, come way back like an egg. And they say it's proof that Nibiru, when it came, they believe it hit one of the planets before. And so let's get back to the Earth right quick. They say that, right here in verse 2, it's saying the earth was without form and void. And we know that's the earth became without form and void. Now, the ancient Sumerians say that the earth, the earth is they call it Gaia. It's also where we get our word geo, like geophysics, geological, geographic.
Geometro.
Yeah. That word is just a Greek word that means, I believe it's Greek, means earth.
Geometry?
Geometry, exactly. So they say that it was this planet and another planet, they collided. It collided with a watery planet. And they say that's when the asteroid belt got up there. The asteroid belt don't circle the whole solar system. It basically circles around 2 planets. It's saying that
specific area.
Yeah.
Evidence that
Pull it up for me. See, let us see a picture of the asteroid. Just put asteroid belt. It looks strange. It don't look like, and the Bible calls it the firmament. And these ancient Sumerians said it's like a bracelet. Now, when they was asked, basically, in their writings, they don't give credit to themselves for discovering this stuff, for finding this stuff. They say that their gods came down from this planet Nibiru and showed them all this stuff. And their map of the space is not from Earth looking out. Their map of space is from
There.
space looking towards Earth. Strange, huh?
So you would see a broader perspective.
Yeah, they see stuff that, and we'll look at some pictures and some illustrations later. That's the asteroid belt. See all these rocks?